What's going on, everyone? We had the epic battle between the New York Knicks and Atlanta Hawks round 2, and damn, this game was interesting and came down to the wire. Look at CJ McCollum cooking up immediately. The story of this game, CJ McCollum continues to cook and took over the fourth quarter. Look at Josh Hart dunk that right in. The good thing about long battles in a series is that teams can identify mismatches and places to attack. Josh Hart was cooking again. Oh yeah, that's tough. Nobody played that well on the Knicks tonight. Karl-Anthony Towns going to dish it around. Oh, the ball movement is looking sweet. Mikal Bridges going to make that in, but he missed a lot of three-pointers in the fourth quarter. Josh Hart does what he do. Go in another layup. Josh Hart dropped 15. Jalen Brunson had 29 points for the Knicks. Going to pop that. But shooting 10 out of 26, that is not ideal. Karl-Anthony Towns had a great game, 18 points, 8 out of 12 shooting. But I feel like this man needs to be more aggressive. He's flexing a little, but Jalen Brunson was jacking up shots despite getting double team treatment. Kuminga gonna lay that up and in. Off the bench, Kuminga provided a much needed 19 points. But again, the offense give Bridges the ball. Man, his shooting form is looking different. Knicks looked like they were going to win again. That was an interesting looking shot. Everybody was looking so aggressive on the Knicks. Look at OG just run on in and wow, he's going to dunk that. Is that a poster? CJ McCollum's handles were so nice. It looked like he was the point guard this series. Oh, crossover move behind the back into the three. Remember, he was a hooper on the Trailblazers with Damian Lillard. He knows how to fit into a team. Looks like the Hawks made a great trade. Jalen Brunson got Dyson Daniels lockdown defender. So as you can see, it's so difficult. Almost the backcourt. Gonna turn on the Jets, lob that up. Oh yeah. That is gonna be a problem though. For the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson is expected to do way too much. Gonna roll on in and lay that super tough shot again. Relentless. But without him on the court, the other guys, they look a little bit suspicious. They're gonna lose that ball. And look at that. That 3-on-1 break looking easy. The Atlanta Hawks have stormed all the way back into the game. Another lob for Robinson. You like to see it. But at times, you can see the Hawks kind of figured out the Knicks. You give it to the roll man. He could have passed it out for a three-pointer and decides to lay it up and in. So I believe the Hawks need to keep spamming that action. Lose the ball again. They were farming turnovers. Because without Jalen Brunson playing, the Knicks really don't have a guy that's going to make the offense. McBride, he's a more of an ISO type of guy. Going to lose it again. How easy is it for Kuminga? Josh Hart, he needs to be that point guard. But seriously, he enjoys bully ball more often. Going to lose it again. Mitchell Robinson going to throw it up and in. As you can see, the Hawks were locking them up. McBride trying to do too much. Pop that three. Splash. Nope, missed it again. Clarkson gets that rebound, and now it's his turn to isolate and throw it up and in. It's not pretty, but it gets the job done. So they need Cat and Brunson immediately back. And he gets them buckets. Nope, missed that. Clarkson's there to put it up and in. Knicks were forced to take incredibly tough shots. Gabe Vincent gonna go around that screen. He want to pop that three. Splash. After a terrible first game, Gabe Vincent did much better tonight. Jalen Brunson. They need to give him the ball, roll on in, tough shot, and one. Don't worry, Dyson Daniels, that was great defense. Open three, splash. Oh man. Jalen Brunson, you can only hope to contain him. One thing you want to focus on, look at McCollum waving off the screen. Do you know why? He wants to go at Jalen Brunson. Statistically, Brunson is the 6th worst guard on defense. Straight up attack mode. He's too tall. Blow on in. Oh, that shoulder down and throw that layup. And one. CJ McCollum figured out you got to attack Brunson. Offensively, he's a menace, but defensively, a liability. Look at them pushing up that break. Give CJ McCollum the ball. He's hot. Splash. Not only was he starting to heat up, gonna take over. You're gonna see the crazy clips later. Jalen Brunson starting to source up, go on in, and throw that up. 6'1", but very stocky and strong. Bridges, beat that buzzer right there. And in the third quarter, the Knicks are winning. Karl-Anthony Towns starts taking logo-looking threes. You can clearly tell that CJ McCollum is the one running the offense, playing the point guard. Jalen Johnson, one pump fake. Bridges, why are you running away? Karl-Anthony Towns, everyone knows you want to attack right at him, and Johnson just smoothly left-hand lays out. Even when the Knicks run set plays, it turns into isolation. Josh Hart has to make something out of thin air, roll on in, fade away off one leg. That is highly difficult. Jalen Johnson, CJ McCollum pick and roll does look kind of sweet though, because in this position, CJ McCollum is smart enough and has the knowledge to make the right read. Conwu, he a little bit open, roll on in and floated that up. The veteran experience really does matter in the playoffs because the defense is completely different to the regular season. McCollum just rolls on in again. Remember, he's only 34 years old. I know we call him the Unk, the veteran, but he is 7 years younger than LeBron James. Oh yeah, Cat gonna throw that up and in. Let Cat play like Jokic, give it to Brunson. And OG is camping in the corner, roll on in, use that shoulder bully mode. It would be great if Dyson Daniels could improve his shooting. That would be a great defender. Gonna roll on in. Oh, shows off the hops, missed that. Jalen Johnson has had a very quiet first 2 games. Gonna roll on in. This type of shot is so difficult and one. He's an all-star, supposed to be Mr. Triple-Double, but not looking that great so far. Jalen Brunson, attack mode. So smooth, so calm with that, and gonna make it. How do the Atlanta Hawks make it back into this game? It looks like the Knicks are cruising to victory behind Jalen Brunson making those shots. But you know, CJ McCollum is waving off again. Oh yeah, cross in, attack, bumped him out of the paint. Sheesh. Brunson gonna get locked up though. You got great defenders, Nickeil Alexander-Walker as well. And Jalen Johnson's gonna roll in, miss that. People just keep tipping the layups in after they miss. McCollum gonna start cooking Alvarado. Said, you too small, I don't care. Go around this screen, cat snack, roll on in and lay that up. CJ McCollum knew that he could get any layup he wants. Cat gonna respond on the other end though. He loves pulling those deep threes. Give OG the ball, let him cook. Gonna fumble that and gives it to Robinson. Oh, one thing you want to note, the Knicks like to run that pick and roll lob, but they know Mitchell Robinson's only game is to catch lobs and dunk it in. So they're gonna intercept this pass. Good defense by Kuminga, and they push up immediately. And they get that layup on the other end. This is their chance to fight their way back. Kuminga, another open dunk. Warriors fans, did y'all expect Kuminga to be this good? Because he's going to catch that ball. And his facilitation IQ has definitely improved. Why is 3 Knicks defenders looking at Kuminga? We got a cutter going straight into the paint. And this is a playoff game, allowing a wide open lob like this. What a mistake. Kuminga gonna keep cooking though. Got Jordan Clarkson. Clearly a mismatch. Just go his way in. Knicks defenders, where's the help? Gonna allow him to stroll up for a layup. And one as well. Are the Knicks gonna choke this game? Oh, gonna almost get that steal. But Jalen Johnson's right place, right time. 3 guys in front. This is why he's an all-star. Go in so aggressively. Sees Cat. Could have passed it to Kuminga on the right baseline. But instead, just goes straight in, double clutch, throws it up and in. He's like that. Oh, Kuminga, another layup. This game is looking out of hand for the Knicks. They're going to blow this lead. Great pass to the corner. Wide open 3. I believe the Hawks are simply just too tall. Every time it's just a mismatch. Josh Hart, Jalen Johnson is just too big, bully his way in. How will they respond? CJ McCollum, it's time to cook up Brunson. Don't need no screen. Go in all those crossovers and lays it over Cat. This is so clutch from him. Again, go straight at Brunson. Do not pass the ball. Cross again into the layup floater. Back to back, easy for him. How does Jalen Brunson respond though? Gonna pop that 3 splash? He's like that too. McCollum though, already a Super Saiyan Hot, gonna pop that mid-range shot and he's gonna make it. They are absolutely cooking up the Knicks. Who's gonna make something happen? Jalen Brunson gonna roll on in, gonna fade away, gets locked up by Alexander Walker, and they're gonna push it up. Jalen Johnson, oh yeah, dunk that right in. And that's pretty much going to seal the deal. One last shot. Can Jalen Brunson make it? Yep. Missed the free throw. One last chance for the Knicks. Who's going to get that ball? Mikal Bridges? Oh, no. That's not the man you want taking the final shot. And that's the end of the game. So here's a look at the epic battle between the Knicks and the Hawks round 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to give it a like. Let's follow this series along and subscribe if you want to see the outcome.